BoroFanTV, outside the Green Tree. 3-2 win today against QPR. We've come to the Green Tree to have a chat with some of the Boro walkers. I have James with me. James, bad start, mate.
I think that was maybe just a bit of a hangover from Tuesday night, the Aston Villa game, with playing most of the match with 10 men. I was expecting a bit of a slow start, but maybe not as slow as we were today. But at the end of the day, they got the job done, so pleased with 3 points.
Shaky start with a goalkeeper in the centre halves.
Yeah, it's something we're not used to, because obviously we've had a good defence last few years, so we're not used to letting goals in. That game was a bit strange today, but at the end of the day, job done, 3 points. Just keep going on to the next game.
They knocked us out of our stride a bit with that goal. We seemed to take a while to get back into it.
Yeah, it sort of played into their hands a bit, because even after they scored the first goal, first 5-10 minutes, they started time wasting. Men were going down, taking the time over goal kicks, everything. But at the end of the day, we've got 3 points, job done, happy with that.
Stewie Down, did you feel he moved inside? And I felt he got the game by the scruff of the neck in the first half.
I think he's better off playing inside, maybe behind the front man rather than out wide. I think out wide it's difficult because he doesn't have the pace to really play out there. I mean, he put some good balls in still, but I think he's more suited to playing behind a Sombalonga rather than out wide.
How do you feel we set up? Do you feel we set up as a 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1?
I think he still likes to play the one man with one supporting behind. But the thing is, now you've got options. You've got people who can go and play in different positions. You've got Baker, you've got a Sombalonga. Fletcher, I was a bit critical of Fletcher before today when he's coming. I thought he was a bit lightweight, but today he did really well. Got involved, good link-up play, and got a goal as well. So I was pleased. I thought he did a good job when he came on.
Outstanding performance in the first half of Marvin Johnson.
Yeah, he looks interesting because, again, he offers us something that not many other players do. He runs with the balls, goes forward, takes men on, so he commits defenders. So, again, he looks a great sign, and I'm really pleased with him.
Yeah. The imagination with the through ball for Baker to score the first.
Yeah. Again, like I say, if he can offer, say, 10 assists this season, maybe get half a dozen or more goals, again, that just contributes to taking the pressure off of Sombalonga and the other forwards.
I felt Baker had his best half in the first half since he came.
Yeah, Baker again, and another good place, just like I say, it's all options. And whereas in the past you were maybe looking at one man like Negredo or someone else to get goals for us, you've got 3 or 4 players now, and other teams will know they might be able to stop one man, but there's other men that can step up. So again, bodes well for the season. For
us to take control of the first half after scoring, and then to come out the second half, and again a bit of a mix-up, bit of a calamity between the keeper and Ben Gibson.
Yeah, it's happened a few times, hasn't it, where we seem to be a bit slow coming out the blocks, either at the start of the game or at the start of the second half. So hopefully there's something to put right, but again, you can't be too critical. That's 10 points out of 12 at home, just outside the top 6, 3 points off the top of the table. So yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Don't know whether Clayton had took a knock to bring Fletcher on at half time. Did you feel he took a knock, or whether it was tactical?
I think it might have been tactical, because you had him and Ledbetter on yellow cards, and I think he maybe thought I couldn't afford to have one of them sent off and play with 10 men again for another 40 odd minutes after Tuesday. So I think he maybe took him off for fear of him getting sent off. So and at the end of the day, he misses Tuesday, so that's not a bad one to miss the League Cup game, and hope he'll be fresh for a big game of Fulham next week. Then
obviously we take Clayton off, and then Ledbetter gets injured.
Yeah, it's just how it works out sometimes, isn't it? But I thought Howson, he's had his critics. Again, it's obviously going to take him time to settle in. But the second half, I thought we were in control most of the game. Their threat came from some of our mistakes and the long throw-ins. But apart from that, I thought we controlled the second half quite well.
Fletcher came on, like you say, and he did look a lot more aggressive today, and he took his chance really well.
Yeah, he did. He offered us something up front. Good goal that he contributed. Sometimes he gave some daft free kicks away, which were a bit needless, but like you say, I'd rather him be a little bit more aggressive than not have any effect on the game at all.
And then obviously the main man came up with the goods at the end.
Yeah, again, Johnson did really well getting the ball in for him, but he's there, he's on the spot. He misses chances, but you can accept that if he's going to get goals as well, and I think he's nailed on to get 20 goals for us this season, I'm sure of that.
There's £15 million well spent.
Definitely. I mean, there won't be many other teams in the Championship that can spend that sort of money, so yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, it offers us something, and it's good to have him up front, definitely.
So do you think Gibson's prediction of smashing the league still on?
I don't know, there's not many teams do smash this league. I mean, teams go up, but there's not many teams absolutely smash it. I think it's going to be a hard season. I think we'll definitely be top 6. Where we go from there, I don't know, but yeah, as long as how we get there, I don't care. If we're runners up, whatever, just as long as we go back up.
Like say 4 games unbeaten now. Do you feel as if we can build on these 4 games?
Yeah, very much so. I think there's not many teams in this league who I would swap their squads for what we've got. I think there's not many teams that can compete with what we've got in terms of like the strength and depth we've got. So not much to fear out there, I don't think.
James, brilliant interview, mate. Thanks for appearing on BoroFanTV, mate.